Welcome to the competitor orientation video for ILC 2023. Here are some tips and tricks to set you up for success once you arrive in Dallas to compete in your event.
For all competitors, the information you need to be successful will be shared in the short orientation video. Please pay attention, and if you have any questions, check with your local or state advisors. If they are unable to help, email us at info@hosa.org for assistance.
The first step for any competitor is to read your guidelines thoroughly. The guidelines are written to provide you all the information you need regarding your event.
Check your event guidelines to ensure you bring the correct materials and supplies for your event. Knowing the guidelines is key to a successful experience. You can refer to the guidelines on the HOSA website right here.
Next, you should review the general rules and regulations. All competitors are held to the rules outlined in this document. These are big picture rules for everyone to follow.
You can find the 2023 ILC guide on the website under the ILC Conference tab. Refer to pages 8 through 9 for any information regarding competitive events.
There is also a dedicated CE ILC page on the HOSA website, which contains important event-specific announcements that you must read prior to competing in June. Check here for more information.
The tentative competitor event schedule is posted here. The schedule will tell you the day and time of your round 1 test, if applicable.
For events without a test, this schedule will also tell you the general block of time your event will take place. For example, on Thursday, June 23rd, from 1 to 4 p.m., do not plan anything else during your scheduled event time.
For these events without a test, competitors need to check the CE ILC page on June 12th to see their exact appointment time with judges. You will be responsible for checking the agenda to see what time you are scheduled to compete.
For example, right now you may see that your event is on Thursday from 1 to 4. On June 12th, the exact appointment time will be released, and you will look online to find out your specific judging appointment. This time may be 1:37 p.m. This means you will report for judges at this time.
Competitive event staff does a great job keeping events on time, but be aware there is a potential for events to run late, so be sure to plan your conference time accordingly.
When you arrive in Dallas, look at the conference agenda and find your event room located inside the Dallas Omni Hotel or the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center. Double check the date and time and practice finding your event location so you know exactly where it is on the day of competition.
Both of these primary locations are connected to each other by a sky bridge. Both facilities will be used during ILC activities.
The room setup and way events flow may be different from your state competitions. We'll now go into what you can expect at ILC.
For all competitive events with a round 1 test or events that are test only, there will be a designated room and time as listed on this website to take these tests. Competitors will arrive at their testing room at the time listed for their exam.
Competitors will have rolling start times, meaning that you will not start all at once for your test. Competitors are responsible for monitoring their own specific testing times. There will be large clocks positioned in the rooms for competitors to use.
A timestamp will be placed on top of each competitor's test to indicate their start time. Once completed, competitors will turn in their test booklet and testing Scantron at the checkout tables. Proctors will be checking the timestamps to ensure the competitor has completed the test within the allowable time frame.
In all events, a 10-minute buffer will be given to competitors. For example, if a test allows 60 minutes, then competitors will have 70 minutes from their start time that was stamped on their test to submit it at the checkout station.
With this testing room setup, competitors can expect the entire room to have competitors flowing in and out all day.
Remember, tests at ILC are paper and pencil, not online, so do not forget your sharpened number 2 pencils and to place your Scantrons on top of the test booklet when filling in the bubbles.
In some events, large areas will be set up in pods, which are separated by pipe and drape curtains. All competitors will still have their own space to present for the judges, but you may see and overhear other competitors in the pod next to you. Focus on your event and your interaction with your judge.
Events with a display component, such as healthcare, photography, and medical innovation, will be set up in conjunction with the expo hall. All projects will be out on tables, and multiple presentations for judges will be happening simultaneously in different areas of the room. Again, focus on your own interactions with the judges and you will do great.
On the day of your event, be sure to bring your photo ID and any needed supplies listed in the event guidelines. To help with traffic flow of events, please do not check in more than 15 minutes before your scheduled event appointment time.
Many events require competitors to upload materials to Tallo by May 15th. Ensure you have checked your event guidelines to determine any upload requirement for your event, as event content uploaded to Tallo will be pre-judged digitally.
If you don't upload to Tallo, there will be nothing for the judges to evaluate, and you will not be given an appointment time at ILC.
We strongly suggest not waiting until the last minute to upload. Give yourself plenty of time prior to the May 15th deadline to avoid any challenges. More information is available here.
The National Geographic Learning Academic Testing Center for Future Health Professionals will be open for 3 days, Wednesday, June 21st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday, June 22nd from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Friday, June 23rd from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
If you are taking an ATC test, you can go into the testing center at any time during these hours to take your test. However, no walk-in registrations will be accepted, so register for your tests by May 15th. One test is included with the cost of ILC registration, and each additional test will be $20.
For the healthcare issues exam this year, there will not be one set time for competitors to take it. Instead, competitors are responsible for taking the test at any time of their choosing. The test windows are the same as the previously mentioned ATC testing windows.
No testing will be allowed after 5 p.m. on Thursday, June 22nd, 2023. We suggest not waiting until the last minute to test, as there are limited testing seats in the testing room.
For all events with a round 2, finalist names will be posted in a HOSA app and online at the time indicated in the competitive event schedule. The list of all of those advancing to round 2 will also be included in a round 2 information sheet. Be sure to read this, as this will provide an overview of how, where, and when round 2 will take place.
Some of the round 2 skills will take place at partner facilities that are nearby the convention center. Competitors may be asked to take the DART to these round 2 locations.
More information will be posted on the HOSA website as the conference date approaches, but please be prepared that some round 2 skill events will require competitors to ride the DART. You can find more information right here.
The HOSA app will be available for download in early June 2023. It will be another great source of communication about all conference and competitive event happenings. Be sure to download the app prior to arriving to Dallas.
For competitors in personal care, life sports skills, speaking skills, and interview skills, be sure to go to this link to complete a form found in the event guidelines by May 15th.
Remember, there is a difference between CE dress code and general session dress code. Please be sure you review the dress code poster and appendix found right here.
If you have any questions that your local or state advisors cannot answer prior to ILC, please email us here. If assistance is needed during ILC, stop by the Competitive Events headquarters, which will open on Tuesday, June 20th.
We'll leave you with some important date reminders. On April 1st, the Emotional Wellbeing Challenge uploads are due on Tallo.
On May 15th, all relevant materials must be uploaded to Tallo, and all entries for the Barbara James Service Award and HOSA Service Project are due to the HOSA Activity Tracking System.
On June 12th, competitor appointment times will be posted online. Be sure to check it out when it comes out.
Thank you for your attention and best of luck. We know that each of you are prepared to go beyond
All
limits.